Boxing King Media in association with Boxro. Delighted to be joined by IBO World Champion Caroline Dubois. Caroline, the new year is upon us, 2024. How was the Christmas period and the holiday season for you?
It was really good. It was really chilled. We got a few days off, and that at the gym is always a blessing. But yeah, it was really good, really chilled. Obviously, I'm fighting soon, February 3rd, so I couldn't take my foot off the gas completely. I couldn't, eat what I wanted and do what I wanted. So it was just a really chilled, relaxed atmosphere.
Did you get any decent presents? Anything you share with the fans?
No, unfortunately not. We don't really do the whole Christmas shebang, but no exchange of presents. Whenever we feel like giving a present, we just give it. It doesn't matter the day, the time. But yeah, no presents, just chilled, family time really.
Good stuff. Obviously, you're down to fight on the 3rd of Feb, but it says at the minute you've got no opponent. Do you know what the latest on that is?
Literally, we're still pressing. I've heard talks of, Rhiann Dixon has been offered the fight. I've heard talks of people like that, that kind of caliber, and it's going to be a big one. I know for sure. The next one's going to be exciting. It's going to be big, big stuff on the line, and I just want a really good name that can match, what I'm fighting for. And obviously, as we all know, Katie Taylor's going to have to vacate either the 135 and the 140. So I think there'll be news coming off of that really soon. And yeah, big news getting announced soon.
Where do you feel like you are in that mixed light women's boxing? Because like we've seen the women moving up and down in weights, but a lot of the belts are becoming vacant. We've seen recently Alicia Baumgardner calling out Clarissa Shields. There seems to be some like crazy stuff going on. So where do you kind of see yourself in that mix?
No, as you said, Alicia's calling out Shields, and everyone's getting called out. No one's safe, and that's the best thing about female boxing, I think, because even though there's not many people, it makes people more able and open to jumping up and down the weights and just challenging. Everyone's fighting everyone, and that's what makes boxing exciting. In the men's game, we're saying, imagine what happened if Inoue fought Tank, and the likelihood of that happening is very, very unlikely. But with women, you can say, what would happen if Alicia fought Clarissa Shields? And I know those getting shut down a bit, it could happen.
It definitely can. I'm sure when 2023 started, you probably had a plan to become world champion. What was that the plan?
What? Sorry?
When 2023 started, did you think to yourself, by the end of this year, I want to be a world champion? Was it a realistic goal?
Oh, yeah, definitely very realistic. I know my caliber. I know how good I am, and I've sparred I sparred Chantel Cameron, I've sparred Michaela Mayer, I've sparred Sandy Ryan. I know where I'm at the level. I know that I can compete with these girls tomorrow. If a fight was made with any of those girls, I would not turn it down, and I would jump in the ring straight away. And that shows what level I'm at, and I believe I can beat them.
Well, talking of that, it's obviously started 2024. If you want to give me like your ideal year map out, whether it's a fantasy fight they want to see yourself in or whatever, any names that you obviously mentioned there?
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to fight Rhiann Dixon. I think that would be a really good fight. I think we've already approached her for the fight, and it's just up to her side now to either turn it down or whatever. I've heard Kate Taylor's going to be vacating. I would love for her to vacate the IBF, I think. 135 world title, and we can fight for that. That would be ideal, and that would be exciting. After that, I would love to fight either Katie Taylor, or if Alicia Baumgardner is not getting banned, I would love to fight her. I'd love to fight anyone. Like, I'm seriously, I don't do the Twitter talking. It's hard for me to be posting online and all that stuff, but I genuinely am that person who will step in the ring with anyone.
I could see that you would as well. I could tell by the look in your eyes. You just said there about Alicia Baumgardner, Shields. We've seen with Terry Harper, she fought Alicia and she's gone up to like super welterweight. So it's realistic, it can happen. So I'm going to put you on the spot. I know you're friends with Clarissa, but do you see Alicia causing Shields problems?
Oh no, not at all. I don't see that happen. I think Alicia's got very good boxing ability and boxing IQ, and I actually think that will be her disadvantage in a fight like that. She's very short. She's not a very big woman. She's very slight. She walks around on weight, and I think her moving up to 147, Chris is saying she won't fight any lower than 160. Imagine her at 160, she'll be very heavy, she'll be very slow, and she really has problems with her gas tank. And I think the extra weight, the fact that she won't be pushing the pace, I think everything is against her, and I don't think she'll win that fight at all. But it's a good fight. It's exciting. They're talking on Twitter, so it'll be a great build-up if they did ever step in the ring, and I think it'll be a really exciting fight.
You seem to come out your shell quite a bit, I've noticed, over the last like 12 months, you know, because when people normally start off, you're a bit shy in front of the camera. What's kind of made you feel a bit more like, I don't know, more confident? Because you come across a lot more confident when you're talking now.
I don't know. I feel like I've always been confident. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
I thought you might have an answer, but yeah, no, you definitely come across as somebody who you're just taking everything in your stride now. So I've got to ask you, prediction, Tasha Jonas, Michaela May going off in a few weeks' time. Interesting fight, and again, another potential opponent there.
Yeah, I feel like Natasha has definitely got the ability, the strength, the skill to outbox Michaela May and beat her up and win the fight. But I just think age and timing is not on her side, and I really feel like boxing's all about timing. It's all about getting someone at the right time. I think Sean Porter said it's about the seasoning, you know, you gotta let it marinate, and when you get it right at the right time, it's perfect. And I think Michaela's got Natasha Jonas at the right time. I think her body, her mind should be wanting to throw certain punches, and it's just not going to be coming off. And I think Michaela May probably will outwork. I think if you wanted a safe bet, you know, someone was saying, you know, put a bet down, who would it be? The safe bet is probably Michaela May. But, you know, I'm supporting the English girl. You know, I know Natasha. She used to train me up in Sheffield, and I wish her nothing but the best. I wish both girls nothing but the best. You know, Michaela May, whatever you say about her, she's very brave, and she's always been that person who has pushed female boxing and wanted to fight everybody, and I respect that so much about her. So the best woman is going to win. I think the safe bet would be Michaela May, but trust me, I would not be surprised if Tasha sprang an upset.
That's a good little prediction there. The last thing I want to say to you, obviously you won the IBO belt. You know, before you fought for the IBO belt, you would have, you know, you still set people online saying, oh, it's not a proper belt, this and that. But you saw recently the kind of opportunities it can open up for you with Lyndon Arthur. He got himself like a unification fight in Saudi for stupid amounts of money. So I think it kind of shows people, you know, belts, it holds value and it gets you the right payday.
100%. As you said, it puts you in the spot. It makes people, you know, unification's always good, always big. And I don't know if I'll be lucky to get the Saudi kind of money, but I'll definitely be there ready to fight anyone. That's all I can say. Good
stuff. Any last message to your fans?
Well, everyone supporting me, everyone watching my journey, I really appreciate it. Everyone on for the Caroline Dubois ride. I appreciate it. My love goes out to them, and Happy New Year, guys.
Thank you very much, Caroline Dubois.